As you can see, I am the least punk rock person that you'll ever see. This is essentially a punk rock musical that has a lot of heavy material in it. You have sexual grooming shown in this. You have a botched sex change operation. You have a sexual assault that happens in this. But the music is great. I don't mean to be flip. I think that this is something that investigates not only fame, sexuality, gender roles, but does it in such an open and honest way. Hedwig is at times petty, at times beautifully introspective, is oftentimes angry, but the whole experience is such a beautiful expression of talent. I don't think you can see the ending of this movie, like where it ultimately gets to, without having some type of empathy thrown towards this character. Listen, I am not non-binary, I'm not from the transgender community, but I think it's pretty obvious why so many people from the queer community have latched on to this story, to this film. It does not shy away from the negative aspects of being someone who was that different in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but simultaneously has a character that is kind of like F you to anyone who decides that it's wrong to be who you are. Like I already said, music, phenomenal. Like the song Wig in a Box, for instance, is, you can be working your 9-to-5 job, that soul-crushing thing you have to go to every day, but when you come home, you can still lean into what makes you special. John Cameron Mitchell, who wrote the book to the original show and steps into the director's chair for this, is also able to take the musical and really conceive it in a different medium. So often, one of my biggest criticisms when transferring a musical into a film format, directors forget this still has to work visually. We can't just replicate everything that was on the stage show into a film. We have to sometimes reconceive numbers, how people are introduced, and how things are communicated. And what this movie does is it cuts some songs, it shortens other songs, it rearranges some of the plot mechanics just to make it a better viewing experience for a film. I recently got to see this movie in a theater for the very first time. There is an annual film festival here called Fairy Tales, which celebrates gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender films. And it was the opening night film. And to be in an entire theater filled with people who are just into this movie, it's such a special experience. We even did the sing-along that happens partway through. If you have not seen this, I definitely recommend it. I would even recommend this to people who say that they don't like musicals. I think that there's enough other stuff into this that makes it funny, profound, and just a great watch from start to finish. My heart is breaking by the end of this film, but it's still a film I like to revisit. How about you? Have you seen Hedwig? Is it one of your favorites? What other weird musicals are you a fan of? Let me know down in the comments below. Tomorrow, another film about show business, but again, very different tone than this one.
If you got some sugar for me, sugar daddy, bring it on. It's a car wash, ladies and gentlemen.